It's graduation day at New Hampton School in New Hampshire. Founded June 27, 1821 as a free will, Baptist-oriented, coeducational institution, New Hampton School today is still the fortress of autonomy and independent thinking it set out to be exactly 190 years ago. This college preparatory boarding school prepares students for lifelong learning through self-discovery, authentic relationships, civic responsibility, and global citizenship. This philosophy was reflected tenfold in the food it serves its students during the year, which I was able to sample at the graduation weekend my family and I attended for my nephew Max, a student at New Hampton School. In addition to conventional buffet fare, there were vegetarian, vegan, and gluten-free menu options, and the school makes everything from scratch, using organic, fair trade products. The man behind it all is the school's food services director, Neal Shartar. I caught up with the busy Mr. Shartar at the graduation lunch. He was kind enough to take time out of his busy schedule to answer a few real questions.
Hi, I'm Karen Hartglass with Responsible Eating and Living, and I'm here at the New Hampton School. It's a college preparatory school?
Yes.
And the grades here are 9 through 12, and I'm at the 190th graduation.
I wasn't there, so I wouldn't know. It sounds right.
It's really beautiful here. And I'm talking with Neal Shartar, and he's the director of food services.
Yes.
Hi, how are you doing?
Fine.
So one of the reasons why I wanted to talk to you today is because there are vegan options at this school.
Absolutely.
And how did that come about?
Well, you know, I am a plant-based whole foods eater myself, and my passion with my work is feeding those who really care. And so I want to make sure that anyone who eats at New Hampton School can be well nourished and eat the way they want to eat.
Yeah, we had the tofu patty last night. It was really great.
And today we transformed that to a tofu salad.
I told you that.
Yes. You know, because for me, my concerns are health, and it's health of the planet, it's health of all the species on the planet, and it's human health. And you know, reading China Study, and reading Dr. Esselstyn's book, reading John Robbins' books,
yeah.
reading a book that really moved me. I wasn't really focused on animal welfare. That wasn't really my shtick, because there's so many ills. You know, we give money to everybody, but that was not on my horizon. And reading the World Peace Diet really affected me, and so I am very concerned about what we do. You know, I have said that I'm doing food service, but truly what I'm working on is world peace. You know, I really care. But that being said, you know, for those who do eat meat here, I feel like I have to buy meat that is raised sustainably. So, for example, the prime rib that I served last night came from Northeast Family Farms. I paid over $12 a pound, and I could have purchased prime rib for $6 a pound.
Well, where is the administration when it comes to cost and food?
Well, when I have meetings with the business manager and the meetings begin with, Neal, how can you save some money? I always say, well, my most recent meeting was, Jill, this is why I'm spending what I spend. All the fruit on the fruit table is organic, fair trade fruit.
You know, I wish that schools all around the country were like this, because the children, they're not children anymore, they're grown-ups, but it's such a beautiful campus, and you can see that the students are nourished intellectually and as well as physically. It's very well rounded, and they're going to be phenomenal adults, and I can just see it. And it's because of everything that goes on at this school, and it's so important. And I wish that with our economy we would really invest more money in our education, in the nutrition and in the education.
Absolutely. And you know, healthcare costs. It's clearly, if we went to better eating and, you know, low in the food chain, plant-based, whole foods, we wouldn't be spending the money we're spending.
Do you prepare everything from scratch?
99% from scratch, yes.
And what about USDA subsidies?
Oh,
I know that a lot of schools...
Yeah, we are allowed to get them. And we do get, you know, all the students. We do get some federal money for feeding the students, and I am allowed to get commodities, but I'm highly selective about the commodities that I take. You know, I deny most everything.
Right. Well, there are a few healthy commodity foods that are supplied by the USDA, beans and grains.
Right. But I buy my, I'm looking for organic beans, and the canned beans I'm looking for the cans that don't have the BPA. I am sensitive to everything. Yeah, I am just so concerned.
Very good. How long have you been offering these healthy options?
My entire career. I've been in food service since 1974. I started because I needed a job. I fell into it. I quit college because I was looking for enlightenment. So I studied yoga, did some meditation, got into food in the school that I worked at. I was weekend cook, weekend pot washer, weekend sleepover staff in one of the cottages, and I just got into the kitchen and said, let's throw away all these mixes, let's do things from scratch. I started serving tofu before it was a recognized food.
Wow.
All of our cookies, for the 34 years, whole wheat organic pastry flour is what we make our cookies with.
It's funny. My sister brought my nephew here, and he just graduated today, and she's a vegan, and when she came here to visit, she told me she went into the kitchen and said, do you send care packages home?
Right. Oh, that's so sweet.
Usually it's the other way around,
right. And when I started here, we hired all new staff. My wife and I came. I was the director of food service. My wife was my baker. And we hired everyone new, and my staff had never met a vegetarian before they met my wife and I. And now my staff are excited about tofu, excited about
Okay, I have one last question.
Sure.
And there's more concern with people and food allergies these days. There's the wheat, gluten allergies. Some people are concerned about soy and a variety of different foods. How do you handle that here?
We have gluten-free options, and we have, of course, vegan options. So there are gluten-free cookies out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything is great.
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
We have iced chai as well.
Iced chai, we missed that. Well, I think I'm ready for a glass of that because it's really hot. Anything else you want to add?
Nothing I can say.
Thank you.
Nutritious whole plant-based foods prepared fresh from scratch should be a priority at all of our nation's schools. It takes the dedication and passion of individuals like Neal Shartar to make it happen. And that's one of the reasons we are here at Responsible Eating and Living, to encourage individuals to take the step towards offering more plant-based menu options in cafeterias and eateries everywhere. If you need the tools to help you get started, find them here at responsibleeatingandliving.com. Thank you for watching our first in a series of real people making a difference. And congratulations to all the graduates everywhere in the class of 2011.